Welcome to our preview of racing at Caulfield on Saturday, and we've come to the stables again of one of the busiest trainers in Australia, Mick Price, who has a host of runners at Caulfield on Saturday, and he joins us to have a chat about him. Mick, thanks for your time again. Firstly, we might talk retrospectively. Samaretti, you've put her in the paddock, and how'd she come through the Golden Slipper?
Well, I went down there Sunday morning after the slipper myself and took her out for a walk and a pick. I thought she looked fantastic. She only left a double handful of feed. I wasn't tempted to run her again, but just physically and all the measures we use with our training, I could have run her again. So I think it's good that we put her out in the paddock with some petrol in the tank, and she should come up good as a 3-year-old.
We're a long way away from that, but have you sort of got an indication of where she might sit in the spring as a 3-year-old?
Well, it'll be interesting. Does she get 1600? Could she be 1,000 guineas horse, or maybe the Coolmore 1200 metre 3-year-old down the straight? To be decided.
Okay, let's talk about Saturday. You've got two runners in race 5, the Kath White Memorial, Sir Fernando, Fast and Free. They know how to run nice races. They've only been unplaced once, both each. Yeah,
Sir Fernando's a tough, bold sort of horse. I'm sure he'll give his best. He doesn't have much favours from the gate there. He needs to do a little bit of work early. But I think with the rail out 13 metres and the small field size, it'll suit him to go forward. Fast and Free will probably be ridden off the speed and finish off. He was a bit disappointing here in this 1700, but we give him the benefit of the doubt over the mile where he ran third at Moonee Valley. But we've come to the conclusion that he may not get 1600. So freshen up, back to the 14, hit the line hard. Sir Fernando's the better pick of the two and going great, hard fit, and I think he'd be right in the money.
You haven't fared too well with the barriers with these two. They've drawn out wide-ish, but the rail, as you said, is out 13.5 or 13 metres. How do you see that sort of playing into your hands?
More work for Sir Fernando. Fast and Free, I don't think it'll worry too much because he'll probably be ridden under a hold and find the line anyway, especially over 1400. But Sir Fernando's a be there horse. He'll have to do a bit of work, but he's a very, very tough horse.
In the feature race of the day, the Pink Ribbon Cup, testing my patience. He probably has done that from time to time with you, has he?
He's easy enough to read. He had a stifle operation 12 months ago, which we have to be a bit careful with him, and that's why you probably don't see his first up form and his second up form all that good. But he's ready to hit the line and he's hard fit. A bit of rain would be okay for him. He's just take the sort of sectionals out of the race a little bit, especially over 1400. But he gets his chance, and it'd be no surprise to see him win because fitness won't be an issue with him right now.
This is his third up run. He won at the track and distance this time last prep at his third up run, and then went on to win at Group 2 level at Moonee Valley. So he must be reaching where you are happy with him.
Exactly right. Yeah, fitness-wise, there'll be no excuses. It's just a matter if it is top of the ground whether he can run the quick enough sectionals in that race. But I think he can. I think he'll hit the line really well, albeit big weight and a bit of a gait there. But he's ready to fire.
You've got Sheila Starr as the first emergency in that race. You've also got her in Adelaide. Where will she end up running?
Well, we rang every trainer in the race, and they were all grimly hanging on to their runners, and we could not find a scratching. So, unfortunately, she'll have to be booked onto a float tonight to go to Adelaide, where she's drawn the pole, and I would think it'd be a good opportunity for some black type for her over there anyway.
Campeo runs in race 7. Looks like a strong race, but again, awkwardly drawn in 13 for you.
He was okay at Cranbourne in a lesser grade. He's got to make the jump in class. So these horses here are probably all, it's a bit of a SAJC derby, a bit of a trial for them, I suppose. I think he's a sort of first 4 chance. There's a limit on his ability, but he is tough and sound, and he's not a bad little jumper, because as a colt, we needed to straighten him out a bit, but he's now racing pretty genuine. I think he'll find the line. He's probably an each-way chance.
And what about Stratcombe in the last? Finally drawn a gate, barrier 1. G. Boss goes on. He's been a good horse for you.
He is a good horse. A bold, sprinting sort of horse. He'll give a great account of himself again. And look, he was just pegged back the other day by the first up horse. But he'll be right in the money. I think he's one of our better chances.
Have we missed something else throughout the day that you might have going around at Caulfield?
Well, Inner Blitz is going really well, and drawn 10 I don't think will worry it. I'm a bit concerned with the rail out, having said that. But if she's not too far away, she'll be flying home. And look, she'll be flying home. Hopefully she makes it in time, but it's going really well first up.
And the best of the ones we've spoken about?
Oh, look, I suppose Sir Fernando, Testament, Patient, Stratcombe, they're reliable, tough sort of horses. I would think one of them. It might be a nice day for stable followers, actually.
You might be in for a nice day, Mick. Thanks very much for your time again this morning.
Pleasure.
There you have it, Mick Price on the eve of Saturday's Pink Ribbon Cup Day here at Caulfield.